Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the One Shade Family Podcast. I'm your host, this week's Herder. This week we got a brand new Pokemon Presents, which gave us finally some more information on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and there is a lot to digest here. We got the region name, lots of new characters, lots of new Pokemon, some of the parts of the story were revealed, and all that fun stuff. So let's waste no time and get right into things. As first things first, the region's name is officially known as Paldea, and after the presentation aired, we got artwork for the map itself, and it is quite a large region. And looks like the central hub of the game is going to be an academy in the largest city of Paldea, known as Mesagoza, and depending on the version you play, you will be attending either the Naranja Academy in Scarlet and the Uva Academy in Violet.
I think it's pronounced Naranja.
Yeah, it'll be Naranja and Uva.
Yeah, Naranja and Uva.
Naranja.
Yeah, it's because, grape and the orange in Spanish.
Exactly.
I don't know my Spanish though, so I wouldn't know.
That's okay.
And the director of the academy was also revealed. His name is Clavel, and I'm a proud Uva Academy student. All the Naranja Academy students are fuckers.
Oh my god!
Wow.
We'll leave that. We'll leave the comments after we all discuss the news.
Yeah, true. But yeah, basically, Clavel is sending students on, including us, in this treasure hunt, which gets us to start our adventure throughout Paldea in this giant open world game. And during the presentation, they revealed that there are going to be 3 different stories for us to experience in the game. One of which is the classic gym challenge, which has all the classic 8 gyms set up, but this time we can challenge them in any order we like. However, there have been no details on the other 2 stories at this time. On the game's website, a few of us noticed that the description on challenging the gyms in any order is kind of vague, because let me see here. If I check here, there's this one paragraph on the website that says there's no set paths to gyms. You can purposely seek out a stronger gym leader, or you can simply stop by a gym that happens to be located in the town you came across your journey. That is very vague. I don't know if that is implying if there is or not going to be any kind of level scaling in this game for the gyms.
Yeah, it's kind of implying that there's not going to be level scaling.
Yeah, well,
I hope that's not the case.
I feel like we just kind of have to wait and see, because the description is so vague that we can't really know what it actually means.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, this vagueness is mostly done on purpose, because they're most likely trying not to give out too much information because the games are just 3 months away. So I don't blame them, but I would definitely like to know if there is going to be level scaling. Yeah, we can't judge on it, so I doubt it. I mean, it's one of those things where we have to wait and find out to know.
Pretty much.
But I mean, 3 different stories, that sounds pretty exciting. I even said during my live reaction on Wednesday that the fact that there's going to be 3 different stories is going to help add a lot of replay value to these games.
Oh, definitely.
You can choose a different story and then maybe do the gym challenge after that, or something.
I think it's pretty cool. It's kind of like how we discussed before. I kind of think that the Crown Tundra was kind of of a beta, because they had 3 stories, and then it adds a lot of different ways to play the game. Yeah,
you're right. But imagine that all 3 stories are going to have the same exact endpoint of becoming champion. But the beginning and the very end of the game, or I imagine they're probably going to be all the same, but everything else in between is going to be however you want to experience. And I think that's great. That's going to help add a ton of variety to each playthrough. So that is awesome. Also in the academy are a couple of other characters that we got to see, including Mr. Jacques, who's going to be our homeroom teacher, who teaches Pokemon biology and created the Pokedex app for the Proton phone, which does return in Scarlet and Violet. Sword
Just
and
with a
Shield.
new camera.
With the new camera, exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Sword and Shield beta for Legends, which is a beta for Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, exactly. Like Gen 8 just felt like a giant beta for Gen 9.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, like the whole thing with the like writing legendaries, like I really see them like getting that from Pokemon Legends.
Definitely. Well, villain. He's not the villain. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's Clavel.
In fact, if I go back to the description they have for Clavel, the very last sentence in his description says, quote, he seems to be a friend of Professor Sada and Professor Turo. This is Lysander all over again. I'll be...
I can't wait till he goes, why are you crying?
Why are you crying?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh, God. I mean, they could easily surprise us all, but, like, speaking of villains, they did not touch on any kind of antagonist for this game at all, which was kind of
It's
surprising.
Clavel.
I kind of have like a theory like that. I feel like the villains are gonna be like related to like the racing type point of the story.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, they did show... There was this one funky-looking truck that they showed.
Yeah, I feel like that's like kind of
Oh,
like their
yeah.
car or something. Like I feel like that was way too sketchy.
Yeah, that
Yeah, what
does...
was that about?
I imagine that has some kind of connection with the antagonist.
Probably. I
And
bet
my-
Clavel owns it.
And my only hope is that these characters turn out better than Team Yell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because,
Yeah.
like, while I like Team Yell as characters, as antagonists, they were so weak.
Like I feel like the only good thing
Were
that
they
came from
meant to be
Team Yell,
antagonists?
like the only good thing that came from Team Yell was Marnie and Pierce.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, and they also have some good music for them as well, but other than that, as an evil team, they were honestly the worst in my opinion.
Yeah, probably.
Like, they were like...
They were like really forgettable. So like yeah.
Yeah, they're like a worse version of Team Skull.
I mean, I feel like Team Skull is kind of memorable.
Oh, Team Skull was great. They're not great antagonists, but as a whole group, they're great.
And I feel like not just the games, how like it was like really good portrayed, but like the anime kind of helps that too. Like
Absolutely.
Pokemon Journeys didn't really touch in Team Yell. They only appeared like one episode, like while Team School, like in Sun and Moon, they were like over everywhere.
Yeah, Team Skull was kind of a recurring set of characters for the Sun anime. So yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah, that's because Journeys is so episodic that they can't really focus on Team Yell.
Yeah.
I mean,
That-
Pokemon Journeys as a whole is a mess.
That's a discussion for another day. All right, because we gotta get back to Scarlet and Violet here, as we also got what looks to be most likely two other rivals for these games as well. First up, we have Arvin, who is an inexperienced trainer but a very good cook. I like how he's holding the berry in his official artwork, though. And then we have Penny, who's in the same grade as the player protagonist, but is very shy and doesn't come to the academy very often. But of course, she's got that very adorable Eevee backpack, and I love that.
I also kind of have like
Do we see Cookie make a return to Scarlet and Violet? That is a solid possibility. Like my
Penny. Really.
Nah, I honestly feel
I don't
like
know, I don't see it. Like I like joking
I don't
about
think-
it, but I don't see it. I don't see it.
I don't think Penny's a villain. That would be funny though.
That would be hilarious for sure.
yeah, but I think Penny's gonna be more like a Gen 9 version of Lily, in my opinion.
I feel like I kind of have like a base prediction. I feel like how we have Nimona as our like gym leader rival. I think Arvin's gonna be like the exploring rival part of it, and then Penny might be like the racing rival part of it.
That's a solid possibility. I can see that happening. Maybe in exchange for helping Arvin out with Pokemon battles and catching and whatnot, he'll give us recipes for... Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna see her as a supporting character at best. Are you talking about Nimona, or are you talking about Penny?
I think he's talking
Oh,
about
I feel
Penny.
like it's Penny. Yeah.
Yeah, Penny. Okay. And of course, we did get a little bit more footage of Sada and Turo for all the simps.
Me.
I was at,
It's Simfest again. Let's go.
oh my god, Sam!
Wow, thanks for spamming the channel.
Yeah, I think Penny might be my favorite character of the bunch so far.
Not this again.
There we go. There we go. All right, and then finally for new characters, is one of the gym leaders in the form of Grusha, who's gonna
Oh
be.
yes. Oh yes. Best character. I'm sorry.
He's gonna be specializing in ice types, and he used to be a professional snowboarder, and is usually cool-headed until battles really get heated. I really like the design of Grusha. He looks so cool. No pun
I
intended.
feel like I don't have to say much. I already said a lot before.
Yeah, Grusha's he's pretty cool.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Nah, that wasn't intentional.
God damn it, Kyle, stop stealing my lines. Not my fault. Do you guys think the gym leader's aces will use the terrestrial feature?
Yes,
Oh,
probably.
I am
Most likely.
I am
Most
fully expecting every gym leader to.
After what
do-
Sword and Shield did with Dynamax.
Yeah, Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Like, every single gym leader used Dynamax, so like I feel like
Yep.
they will.
Yeah, I fully expect this to be the same thing for Scarlet and Violet's gym leaders.
I mean, for the Terra types, I feel like it would just be the basic stab type they have. I don't think they're gonna go into deep.
Maybe Warriors have to counter fire types. That's a good concept. That's a good point though.
Yeah, it would probably be like their last Pokemon that they're gonna terrestrialize or whatever.
Yeah, I do think they'll save terrestrializing for their final Pokemon.
Yeah.
So like for Grusha, for example, I imagine him saving being able to use the terrestrial phenomena for Titan, since it is mentioned that Titan is his partner. But speaking of Titan, let's actually get to the new Pokemon, and let's actually talk about Titan since that's the first Pokemon I brought up. As this Pokemon is pure Ice type, and it has either Thick Fat or Slush Rush as an ability. According to the game's website, Titan has 5 hard horns across its body, with the horn on its upper jaw being able to gather ice energy, allowing it to freeze its surroundings. This Pokemon requires very tough muscles in order to support their large bodies, and their physical attacks are said to have incredible power, which implies this Pokemon could really specialize in the physical front. So it's probably gonna have really high attack and defense, but it looks to be on a little bit on the slow side. I think of all the Pokemon they revealed, I think this one is probably my least favorite, but I mean it's still a really cool design.
I feel like it kind of just depends on the moveset it's gonna get, like, and the fucking base stats for it, because it might be good, it might be viable.
I can imagine it evolving into something cool though.
Yeah, I don't think Titan's gonna evolve though.
Yeah. Plus, if it's
I think it's like a single.
It doesn't feel complete to me. I don't know why.
It feels complete. I don't know. For me, it kind of feels. If it gets like evolution, it might be like a pre-evolution.
yeah,
maybe.
I'm thinking of pre-evolution as well. I think it's gonna be something like a Dreadnought situation.
Yeah,
Maybe.
most likely.
Plus, this will all depend on where Grusha is in the official gym order.
Yeah, that's also true.
I think a pre-evolve is what. Yeah, exactly. I think it's too big to evolve. It's like 14. Yeah, I think that's actually length because it doesn't look that tall. It's just very long.
Yeah, it's very big.
That's what she said.
Oh my god. But I think the abilities, I think Slush Rush is pretty good. It could be paired with Pokemon with Snow Warning, and Thick Fat is just okay, I guess.
Yeah, so you definitely want to get one with Slush Rush then.
I mean, I feel like Thick Fat, like, I don't think it's gonna help much. Like, I think Slush Rush is gonna be more, because Titan might be just very slow, so having Slush Rush is gonna be much better.
Yeah, exactly. Also, this Pokemon is very, very freaking heavy. As it's 1,543 pounds or 700 kilograms.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a heavy thing. I wonder what kind of whale they base this Pokemon on, because it very much looks like a land whale.
Yeah, I think in the description of it, it's called a Terror Whale.
Oh
Pokemon.
yeah, it's literally categorized as the Terra whale. All right then. I
I
don't know
don't
many
think
whale.
it's a humpback.
Yeah, it's too spiky to be a humpback.
Yeah.
I would look this up right now, but I'm too lazy.
Mood.
All right, let's move on from Titan then, as I think possibly the fan favorite Pokemon, Paldean Wooper.
Oh my god, Paldean Wooper is
yeah.
so cute.
He
It
drank chocolate milk.
He drinks chalky milk.
Yes. I'm
And-
curious to what Paldean Quagsire will look like.
I wonder.
I don't even know. Like, I don't know if it. I feel like it might evolve into like a new form.
Or that too, yeah.
Like a completely new Pokemon, like going from Grand Meowth to Berserker.
Yeah, like I feel like it's one of those situations, but I don't know.
I
could be
don't think so, honestly. I do think Quagsire is gonna get a Paldean form with an evolution,
Yeah.
because Quagsire's BST is very low, so I think it does deserve an evolution.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, the Paldean Wooper becomes Poison Ground and can have either Poison Point or Water Absorb for its ability.
I think I'm
Water
definitely
Absorb.
gonna add that to my
Water
team.
Absorb is pretty meh for Whooper, in my opinion. I didn't really like it. I felt like it was gonna get another better ability.
Yeah, I mean, the Water Absorb does get rid of its water weakness, and I think that's the big reason why they gave it that.
Yeah.
But I think Poison Point generally is just going to be the better ability. But
I don't know. It could also have like a hidden ability, because usually Pokemon have like 2 normal abilities and then a hidden ability. So
that too, that's very possible. And the description on the game's website says, quote, in ancient times, Wooper lived underwater in the Paldea region, but it seems after losing in a struggle for territory, they began living in bogs on land. To keep from drying out while living on land, they began to cover their bodies with a poisonous film. So, and then also on the same page, it's talking about their gills and how poisonous those are. Quote, these Wooper's gills have hardened thanks to living on land for so long. Their bodies are heavy and they move slowly, but they can protect themselves by shooting powerful poisonous liquid from their gills. You may see poisoned Pokemon in areas where these Wooper live. So that does point to it. So that would explain why it has Poison Point. Maybe Wooper gets an ability that helps it.
I don't think it would get Poison Touch, because it already has Poison Point. So.
Yeah, Poison Touch and Poison Point are basically the same thing.
They're almost the same thing, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what kind of hidden ability this thing can get, honestly. Like, we just saw it, so who knows what else it's gonna get in terms of, like, usability.
He smile.
Yeah, he's cute but deadly.
He's adorable.
He drank too much chalky milk.
But yeah, I'm really glad Wooper got a regional variant. It's definitely one of the Pokemon that does deserve it.
Exactly.
I agree.
But that does also confirm that Paldean forms are going to be a thing in the game. I mean, we already knew regional variants were going to be in the game to begin with.
I already had a feeling that regional forms were gonna return.
Yeah, I feel like we
Yeah, it's basically become a standard at this point.
Yeah. Ever since Alola did it, it's
Yeah.
become a staple.
Yeah, it's been in every generation since Sun and Moon.
And now Paldea
Yeah.
did it, so yeah.
That's like one of the best additions in modern Pokemon. I feel like.
Absolutely.
I feel like it's so good because it gives shine to Pokemon that doesn't really have it. You know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
And it gives some Pokemon that get a new form, some new relevancy again.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot
And
of the time,
they also introduce very good designs with it.
absolutely. And a lot of the time, these new variants are the better form.
That's true.
Like
Ooh.
if you go from like Cantonia Raichu to Alolan Raichu, both are great, but I'll take Alolan Raichu any day of the week because that psychic secondary type is so much more useful than having to be playing electric.
Well, I like Cantonia Raichu
that's
way
debatable
better.
because
That's subjective, though.
I feel like it's debatable because Cantonia Raichu was very used in Gen 6 and 7 because it had Fake Out, and
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Alolan
too.
Raichu had like the psychic, and most Pokemon had a counter to psychic, so like it wasn't really viable compared to like
Yeah.
Cantonia Raichu.
Yeah, that stuff is kind of subjective anyway.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like it's opinion based, you know.
Absolutely. Still hoping for Paldean Sea King, though. Oh, yeah.
No, where's my Paldean Luminion?
That actually reminds me. Yeah, here's a...
Luminion. What?
No,
Who
minion.
Yeah, I definitely would like to see Luminion get a Paldean form as well. I think it's definitely one of...
I'd love to see like Girafarig because it's so overshadowed.
Yes, please.
Yeah, unfortunately, we did see Girafarig in some of the footage, so rip any hopes of it getting a Paldean form. So we just...
I mean, it might have, or
You
they're
could
just-
get an
I feel like-
evolution.
I feel
Yeah,
like
like-
they're hiding it. I feel if it has, they could just be hiding it. To be honest.
They could, yeah.
I mean, we did see Girafarig in plain sight, though, so...
They could still give it an evolution. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's my biggest hope now for Girafarig.
Because like I feel like they showed Wooper, but like I know for a fact that the other version of Wooper is also gonna be in the game. Because yeah.
Yeah, didn't they show Jolteon and Wooper in the earlier trailer, or am I tripping?
I think they did.
I don't remember seeing it, but I think they did.
Not
I-
sure.
I gotta go back and check after we're done. Someone needs to draw Wooper running on Girafarig's evolution.
I'm
That
sure someone at some point will do that.
someone is absolutely going to do that, and I will be retweeting that all over the place because it just sounds adorable.
Yep.
All right. And lastly, for a new Pokemon, we have my personal favorite, Fido.
I know. Yeah.
My God, Fido.
Oh, it's so cute.
Fido is so adorable.
It's a pure fairy type with own tempo for its ability, and this Pokemon is said to be very squishy and has a moist, smooth feeling to it, according to the game's website.
That just sounds adorable already.
Yeah,
I'm actually like so scared because from the description here it says intimidate, so like and it has own tempo, so like when it evolves, I feel like it's gonna get intimidate, and that just scares me.
intimidate for hidden ability, maybe.
I feel like it might get from evolution because I don't think Fido is gonna be like a one Pokemon. I feel like it's gonna
No,
evolve.
it definitely evolves. Probably gonna be like a Yamper situation.
Yeah, I think this is going to be like a Gen 9 version of Yamper, which I'm not complaining about because Bolton is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
It's gonna become it's gonna become like an even bigger doll.
The Yamper line was one of the best in Gen 8.
Absolutely. And then also on the game's website, it says, quote, Fido's moist, smooth skin has elastic qualities and is both firm and soft at the same time. Where these Pokemon become excited, they intimidate their opponents by puffing up their bodies to appear bigger.
Intimidate.
This tiny little dog tries to be intimidating.
Woof!
Woof woof. Look me go big.
And then,
Wappa!
yeah, burn. And then additionally, Fido ferments things in its vicinity using yeast in its breast. Said yeast is useful for cooking, so this Pokemon has been protected by people since long ago. This thing is just so cute. Like it's I want to say neck and neck between this Palmy and Sprigatito for my favorite Pokemon for Gen 9 so far.
I love its ability to like fairy type. It's just so broken, and on a Pokemon like this, it's very cute too.
Yeah, it's most like it's going to be an early game Pokemon. So getting a fairy type this early is pretty insane.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a normal type at first.
It does look like a normal type, but nope, it's fairy.
I thought it was gonna be normal fairy.
That too.
Oh, you were close.
Yeah, we're close. Fairy type fits it. Yeah. And also, the name is absolutely perfect.
Definitely. We got Lechonk, and now we have Fido.
Like, Game Freak has been nailing it with names this generation.
Definitely.
I'm still not over Lechonk.
I know, right?
We got Lechonk and now Fido. Like, that's an awesome 1-2 punch.
They better give it another pun name for when Fido evolves.
Yes.
They
Like,
should.
there have
definitely
been so many pun names that I've been seeing ever since it got revealed on Wednesday.
Yeah, I like Purebred, and there are a couple other ones that
Yeah,
I don't
there was
remember.
there was a post that Brad shared with us, I believe, last night.
Yeah.
And all of them were just So good. And there was one that I particularly liked. It was attached with fan art. Where was it? I think was it yesterday or was it Wednesday? I don't remember. But it was basically it was basically Fido basically becoming, yeah, here we go. It basically looks like toasted bread. And
I saw that.
and I said, I guess you could say that it became fried dough.
Boo!
Boo!
And people are having such a field day, and I am loving it. This Pokemon is beyond
I
precious.
agree, so.
Oh my god, Sam!
Damn!
I had enough of your puns.
Wow. Okay. Sure. Alright, but that covers all the new Pokemon, so let's, I guess, move on to the big gimmick of this game, the terrestrial phenomenon.
Yay!
I think that thing is like amazing. It looks very cool.
I honestly really like it. Like, visually, it looks great. And the boosts that the Pokemon are gonna get look pretty darn cool. And honestly, yeah, he's more bound. Yeah, I feel like this.
I feel like Dynamax is still like top tier, but like I feel like Terrasol that is gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like from what we can gather so far, after just one trailer showing this new gimmick, I think this looks to be the most balanced battle gimmick. But we're gonna have to wait and see, because I'm sure some Pokemon are gonna have some exclusive stuff with Terrestrial, kind of like with Dynamax and Gigantamax and special Z moves and whatnot.
I feel like we kind of
I'm
have to
curious
like
as-
be more. You go ahead.
I'm curious as what they're gonna do with Pokemon that have double typings. Like, is it gonna change? Is it gonna
so
add
the-
the typing, or
The
is
thing
it
that
gonna...
it does is like, let's say for example, you have like let's say Fuecoco, and then the Terrasol type it has is water. So instead of becoming water fire, it becomes pure water. So that's the whole
No,
thing.
no. I mean, like let's say you want to terrestrialize Drifblim, who's a ghost flying type. So let's say if you want to add, I don't know, dark or something. So does it become a pure dark type? What
Yeah,
does it
because
do?
of pure dark, it's gonna lose both ghost and flying.
Interesting.
Did they confirm that?
Yeah, it's like on the website somewhere. They
Okay.
described it.
Let me
So,
go
like,
find that
I
actually.
feel like it's I feel like it has like a lot of offense, but it doesn't really have much defense compared, because like Dynamax, you could do that both ways, and that's why I feel like it's kind of scary as it is now, because you can get legit electric types at Shedinja with air balloon. What are you
Yeah,
gonna
I've
do about
seen
that?
that.
You know?
And this is so interesting. Damn, imagine Shedinja using that. Oh my god.
This is gonna destroy VGC.
So that's why I feel like it's the point that we have right now. It's kind of scary. That's why I feel like Dynamax was way more balanced, because it offers like both offense and defense compared to like Terrasol, where you're like fully offense and just gonna destroy
Yeah.
everything in your path.
Yeah.
Plus, it lasts the entire battle, just like Megas, right?
Yes, it does last the entire battle.
Yeah.
That's even more problematic.
Yeah,
Like,
that's even more problematic. At least Dynamax lasted only 3 turns.
Yeah, that definitely felt pretty balanced, because then it doesn't come like an instant win button. But there is a cooldown surround with Terrestrial, which can
Oh, there is?
yeah, they said it on the website where you can,
Okay.
but you can replenish that cooldown by going to find some special crystals, or just by going to a Pokemon Center and I believe instantly refilling it. Let me see here. Doesn't say if the Pokemon Center is instantly charges up the cooldown again. Interesting though. They also revealed rideable forms of Koraidon and Miraidon, and they're actually
Oh, yes.
and they're going to be our primary way of quickly getting around the region and also traveling across water and through the air. I'm kind of surprised to see them taking a role, this big of a role, but it's kind of nice, because then does it feel like a cliched Pokemon story where the bad guy is always going after the legendary Pokemon.
Oh, catching Pokemon motorcycles. Oh my god, that sounds epic.
Yeah, that does sound cool. And they also gave a brief showing of the evolution animation, which does not change to a separate screen. Instead, your Pokemon just evolve in the overworld, and you can see your trainer cheering on your Pokemon in the background.
That sounds really great.
Yeah, it's very good.
And
Can't forget about the mini map. They finally added.
yeah, they have a mini map now. First time since I believe Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon had it. Yeah.
Yeah, Sun and Moon had it.
Yeah,
I
and
find it so funny how like people on Twitter are going crazy. Oh my god, we finally have a mini map, and then people are like, "Did you not play Sun and Moon?"
You can tell like people's perception of modern games is basically just modern Pokemon games bad.
nah, people
No,
always
but like
forget.
from the little things that we got from Scarlet and Violet so far, I feel like I'm gonna be honest. Like I think it's already like miles better than what Sword and Shield gave us.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. Looks like it, at least.
Absolutely.
We're probably gonna have a way better story too.
I hope so. But I wonder I wonder how each story is going to be, because again, there's going to be 3 stories in the game.
I'm
Yeah, I
like
wonder
also
what the
like,
other 2 stories are gonna be about.
I'm
Yeah.
also like super excited because like I feel like Game Freak probably learned from their mistakes with Sword and Shield, and they just made it much better with Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
And I even said a couple times in the past, Sword and Shield very even has a
Yeah,
story.
exactly.
Yeah, the story was so plain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a little bit on the plain side.
Yeah.
And plus,
Story really just improved in the DLCs, really.
One thing I can agree Sword and Shield did really good was VGC. That was awesome. But apart
Yeah.
from that, like the whole game was meh.
Yeah, I'm not VGC, so I can't really comment on that.
the character, the characters
Yeah,
were,
the
were
characters-
great.
The
Music
characters
themes.
were great.
Music themes were awesome too.
Absolutely.
Characters were probably the best part about Sword
New
and Shield.
Pokemon were also great.
Yeah, all the new Pokemon
Yes.
as well.
The DLC
It was
was
so fun.
Yeah, and all the multiplayer stuff as well was, especially my Dynamax adventures, nice. It's done.
Definitely.
Like, Sword and Shield was honestly one of the best Pokemon games for multiplayer, even though the Wycom was absolutely fucking garbage.
The Wycon was.
It can't get any worse, right? Right?
Right?
Please, don't make it worse. Wycom absolutely sucked.
The worst one we've had.
I
I
am-
want like
I-
the one in X and Y was probably the best.
Oh, the
one.
PSS was
yes.
top tier.
Bring back the PSS.
That was just absolutely amazing. And then Game Freak just kept going downhill after that.
Yeah. I mean, Let's Go's communication was technically worse than Sword and Shield, but that was not a...
Oh, we don't talk about let's go.
Also, let's go.
Oh my god. That moment when X was PSS did something... I
It was
mean,
always good though.
It was always good, yeah.
yeah, like, PSS was peak communication, honestly.
Exactly.
I mean, at least it got somewhat better with Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl, and Legends Arceus. But then again, I actually never got to do multiplayer in either game yet.
Me neither.
BDSP was okay, to be honest. And I didn't touch Legends Arceus.
No, wait, I lied about BDSP. I actually did do a little bit of multiplayer so I could get Eevee for my playthrough.
Oh, okay.
But that was about it. It was not as painful to set up as the Wycom was, from what I remember.
The Wycom was just.
Yeah, Wycom was
the
just
worst.
bottom of the barrel. So hopefully, hopefully the Union Circle and Scarlet and Violet will shape up to be better.
Please. I don't see how it can get worse.
They can always surprise us in a very bad way. Where the hell did I put?
No.
No, don't curse it. Don't curse
Do not jinx it, Sam. Yeah, but,
No.
but yeah, the Union Circle can be accessed with the Poke Portal, which is basically the small Pokemon centers that we saw in previous trailers. And also, in co-op mode, we can take our Pokemon for a stroll and take part in the Terra raid battles. And we'll get to the raid battles in a moment, but we can have all of our Pokemon out at once, just like Legends Arceus.
I think that's amazing.
That is amazing. I'm glad they brought back that feature.
And Scarlet
And
gonna
that
have,
feature was amazing. Yeah.
and these games are also gonna have following Pokemon, so we're really getting the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
hope
like,
they do a better job of it than
I
they
hope
did
they
in
do,
BDSP.
Yeah, BDSP was cruel.
And
Yeah.
even Sword and Shields wasn't that great,
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
but that's still really cool.
Yep.
We can follow Pokemon and we can have our entire party out at once. That's just awesome. But now let's get to the raid battles, because this is one of the biggest overhauls going from Sword and Shield to Scarlet and Violet. As the big thing that they did was make these battles real time instead of having us to wait for other players to
Thank
make.
God.
Finally.
Oh my God, that was the best. That was the best addition yet.
Absolutely.
Because making these battles turn based was honestly annoying in Sword and
It
Shield.
was like
Raid battles.
it made the whole raid take so long for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going straight for raid battles before also Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, and in exchange for these battles going real time, there is a time limit, but they did not specify how long the timer is going to be. I'm hoping it's something along like close to 10 minutes for the hardest battles.
Yeah, I'm hoping that too. Time limits does not sound fun.
Because
Yes.
I hate time limits in video games. They are insanely stressful, so hopefully this one won't be too bad. But, and cheers also got quite an upgrade, as instead of having to wait for your Pokemon to faint to do a cheer, you could just do one at any time instead of making your Pokemon move. However, we are limited to 3 cheers per Terra Raid battle, but it was not specified if that limit applies to each player or the entire group. And of course, once the Terra Raid boss has been defeated, we are given the chance to catch it and get our rewards.
Sounds pretty similar to Sword and Shield raid battles.
It does sound very similar to Sword and Shield.
It sounds better, but like improved.
Yeah, definitely.
It does sound much improved, because max raid battles at first they were good, but they kind of became a snooze fest as time went on.
Yeah,
like,
especially when you get to the 5-star raids, they were pretty
Oh, yeah,
tedious.
like-
Yeah,
And, like having to wait everybody choose a move or like to heal. Like,
Exactly.
that just takes even longer.
it took
And,
forever,
like,
and
And the time limit they put for the moves was like a minute, so like you had to sit there for a whole minute.
yep, especially
Ugh.
shiny. Yep, exactly. Especially for those shiny raid events. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, don't remind me.
But I do hope that the shiny raid events come back for Scarlet and Violet.
Oh my God, could you imagine what shiny Pokemon could look like as Terra Pokemon?
Oh my God! Like,
They're
I,
gonna look
that would look
gorgeous.
pretty cool.
oh, that would be amazing. Like, they showed a water Terra type Gardevoir in the trailer, and God,
It
imagine
looks beautiful.
imagine pairing that with a shiny Gardevoir.
Ah,
Yeah, like,
Perfection.
to see
and
that.
the shine is like blue, so like that would be look pretty
That
cool.
that is literally bread and butter.
I
Absolutely
can't wait
perfect.
to see that.
I want to see that so badly. All right, and those who purchased the games between launch and February 28th, 2023, you'll be able to receive a Pikachu that knows Fly and has the Flying Terra type as a mystery gift.
We finally did
Why
Flying Pikachu.
Pikachu?
Yes.
Yeah, the Flying Terra type looks really cool. I like the design of it.
Can't
Yeah,
wait to see
same.
Ash's Pikachu with Fly in the anime.
Now he has a legit way to avoid the ground type.
Yeah, according to Pokemon, it will take us about an hour to an hour and a half into the game before we can unlock the mission gift. And unlocks it's going to be a serial code instead of just something we just download from the internet.
Oh, cool.
And one last thing, quick detour, because speaking of mystery gifts, as Ash's JN team is going to be distributed via serial codes and Sword and Shield over the next few weeks or so.
Yeah, I think it's like August 16th to like September 12th, I think, something like that.
Gotcha. So that's neat. But anyway, getting back to Scarlet and Violet here, they also made character customization way more powerful, as we can now change the shapes of our characters' eyes and mouths, in addition to different clothes, hairstyle, hair color, eyebrows, etc., etc. Which would,
Finally.
We have more options for clothing, though.
I imagine we will.
Yeah, the clothing, I feel like from what
I don't want to wear just uniforms.
I feel like from what I understood, like on I think on the website, that apparently like the clothing customization has to do all like with like with the school. So like I feel like
Oh my
we're
God.
kind of lacking on that.
No,
I hope
I'm playing
not.
video games to get out of school.
Oh god.
I can never escape school.
I'm going to drop out. Exactly.
Yes.
I really
Oh,
I really hope I misunderstood it, and then we have like more customizations. That's like what I hope I I say.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because we are going to an academy, but still.
Yeah, but I imagine there probably will then be more clothes available than what we see so far.
Yeah.
Because like Pokemon has been heavily improving the character customization ever since X and Y.
Yeah, like Sword and Shield, that was one of the strongest points. Like customization was amazing.
Yeah, same goes for Legends Arceus as well.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even Sun and Moon, although I hope that the clothing is not version exclusive like it was in Sun and Moon. That was just
Yeah,
dumb.
that was
Oh,
dumb.
that was stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb.
I feel like the only thing version exclusive is gonna be the color. It just varies by the game.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
Oh, yeah.
That's another thing I didn't like. Having some colors be version exclusive in Sun and Moon, that I did not like either. So hopefully they will. So I hope.
You think Violet colors are going to be exclusive to Violet and Scarlet is going to be exclusive?
Yeah, I feel
to
like
Scarlet?
that's what they're gonna do.
I think.
Oh my god.
I think the stock uniform is definitely going to be version exclusive, but I don't know if any other clothing option is going to be version exclusive. I hope not.
It would kind of feel weird. You're going to like Uva Academy and you have Naranja clothes.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "You're a traitor."
Well, this is still Pokemon. I want to wear what I want.
Exchange student roleplay. Oh my god. But all this was a pretty banger presentation. They did spend a little bit of time earlier in the presentation talking about worlds and the mobile stuff and whatnot. And then the rest of it.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys saw it, but like on the Pokemon Masters trailer, they showcased Ash.
Yeah, they did. I didn't notice that.
I did not realize that they were showing Ash.
No, bro, like I
mountain.
feel like everybody was not, because at first I really thought it was a like Johto game remake. It looked like one. I was like, wait, no way. And then Red in like his Masters clothes appears. I was like, oh
yeah.
Like I didn't even notice.
When I first saw that, I did not realize that was supposed to be Ash climbing up the mountain to see Red.
Yeah, I didn't even notice until I checked Twitter.
I noticed by the last shot where I was like at the hat. I was like, "Whoa, no way, that's Ash."
Yeah, I didn't even notice until I checked Twitter and when I was in the middle of editing my live reaction to it, and it was like, "Wait."
I hope this means that they're gonna have Ash and Red interact in Masters now.
They probably will.
Yeah, I do feel like that was such a weird tease though, because like as cool as that looked, there was no explanation for the teaser. Like they just showed that animation and that was it. And then they just cut to
3-year anniversary.
And then they just cut to the trainer lodge.
Cut the and Sycamore and whoever.
And then Sycamore was the best
Rosa, yeah, Rosa.
Of course.
And then they showed the trainer lodge.
Great, more information.
I would have forgot Master Sword in 3 this year. Yeah, it didn't even hit me that the game's already been available for 3 years until that trailer came on.
I was like, no way, like there's 3 years.
It didn't even feel like 3 years.
And I've still never played it.
It only felt like more like 2. But no, it's been 3 years.
Oh yeah, like also the Mewtwo trailer, I thought it was pretty funny because
that was hilarious.
At first I was like, this is look like TCG, and then they showed just Mewtwo getting hungry. I was like, wait, what?
And it just went to Cafe Remix. Oh my god!
But like the whole Mewtwo getting hungry, that was like pretty clever. I got a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, like when I was watching it for the first time, I was a little confused as to why they were showing Mewtwo. But then I heard it started grumbling. I'm like, oh, this is Cafe Remix.
I found it so funny. Like, I was watching later the Wolf.
You 2.5 man.
So like he was like looking at it, and it was like what is this? He's like TCG, TCG, and then it's like, and then and then Mizu gets hungry. He's like McDonald's.
My cargo.
The cargo.
Cargo.
The cargo. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was really funny.
It was.
And apparently Matias and Matios are gonna be in the game, which I didn't even know. I haven't been paying attention to Cafe Remix in a while.
Bruh.
I mean, they look adorable in the game, though.
Yeah, I can imagine.
The art style making Cafe Remix is pretty cute, but like the gameplay is meh.
I personally kind of like the gameplay. Actually, I'm not much of a puzzle game person, but I feel like it's somewhat fine to learn. Like, you just gotta get used to it. Although some of the puzzles are kind of bullshit. Like, having a puzzle game limiting you to how many turns you can make is never fun.
Yeah,
I hate
that's
those
one of
things.
the biggest complaints I have.
But anyway, back to Scarlet and Violet because that stuff's irrelevant. The official artwork that they provided for terrestrializing it looks so cool.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. It looks pretty cool.
Just Eevee with the giant jewel on top of its head, like that's adorable.
Definitely.
You do be balling.
Well, no, what do we think is our favorite part about this whole presentation for Scarlet and Violet?
Do I have to say it?
I think we all know the answer to this one.
Well, I think mine was definitely the new Pokemon. Fido is my spirit animal.
Yeah, I freaking love Fido as well. It's my personal favorite of the bunch.
Definitely.
Like,
I got only one gift to
And we
reply.
finally got the region name, thank God.
Yep. Of course, Rick. I mean, Grusha does have an awesome design.
Definitely.
And Paldea is a really, really nice name as well.
Yeah, I like
the name.
it.
Yeah.
And the region looks massive when they showed the art for the map on the website. I forgot his name. It looks like Drane's cousin. What?
Oh, the guy with the mustache. I know what you're talking about. I don't think they have a name yet. Like they showcase a couple other characters.
Right. Yeah.
They don't have a name yet.
Yeah, they revealed some other characters, but we don't have the names for those yet.
I don't know if this was intentional, but I think Paldea comes from the Spanish word for village, which is
Aldea?
Aldea, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was intentional.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it's kind of funny because like it's like the whole region of Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're calling
exactly.
it a village.
Yeah. I'm excited though. Like, I think my favorite part would probably either Terrestrial or Fido.
I'm not sure how I feel about the whole gimmick. I feel like I have to probably play.
I'm kind of
more
50-50
how I
with the whole like terrestrializing. I'm kind of scared too.
Yeah, it's something that I have to experience myself during the game to get a proper opinion. But it looks pretty.
Let's see if it's intentional. I'm just iffy. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Like, I personally like the whole premise of it. Like, visually,
I'd say like visually, yeah, but like visually, it looks amazing.
Yeah, visually it looks awesome, and I think the actual effects of it seem to be kind of balanced. It's not as overkill as it was with Dynamax and whatnot, and every Pokemon can take advantage of it, so it's not exclusive to just these specific Pokemon like Mega Evolution. The game is putting a big emphasis on playing with your friends between co-op mode and partaking in raid battles again. Yeah. I'm very intrigued on what else they're gonna have for co-op because they have not been talking a lot of co-op, to be honest. Not to mention a potential sequel version to Pokemon Camp. I really want to see Pokemon Camp come back. Pokemon played it.
Yeah, but I want more features in camp. Like I want to pet my Pokemon now.
Yeah, same.
I want to do something more in Pokemon Picnic. Oh my god.
Okay, I like that name though. To be honest.
Pokemon Party Time.
Pardon. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, that's funny. Let's go. Oh my god.
Come on,
What
Barbie,
is
let's go
this?
party.
Oh my god.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah.
How did we get here?
Oh my god.
Your guess is as good as mine, Rick. Oh god. Cringe.
Oh my god.
I want to play the game solo first because I like playing new games by myself first.
Yeah, I kind of like to experience it soloing for my first blind playthrough. Because I feel like trying to do multiplayer first things first right off the bat is a little overwhelming, especially when you're not familiar with the rest of the game.
I feel like it's gonna be like a little bit too confusing. Everyone's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like for replays, I think definitely because like
Yeah.
but that just sounds like so much fun. And I imagine but I think it's fun to be in that stunned position together. I kind of disagree, honestly. Because like
Plus, with Scarlet and Violet being open world, that means you can experience stuff in any order you want. So I feel like that would be more fun
kind of
for
just
players.
varies.
yeah, exactly. Plus, I feel like they're definitely gonna have some kind of mini games that you could do together and co-op outside of Pokemon battles and trades, and be able to explore the region.
Yeah, I wish they explained more about co-op other than doing raid battles together.
Yeah, because like raid battles was already a thing in Sword and Shield. That's really nothing new for Scarlet and Violet, other than the fact that it's new and improved.
Yep.
But like outside
Oh my
outside of that, and being able to explore Paldea, there's not much else to mention about co-op.
Wow.
There are rallies similar to the bike rides in Sword and Shield, but while riding on legendaries. Maybe. We just don't know, though. But hopefully they'll also get us back to one cherry every month again, because that was quite a drought from... Like, we got no new info in July at all.
Oh yeah.
But-
I hope we get more news soon. Maybe next month.
I was about to say, before you said that last bit, we just got another cherry, honey.
Yes, but I need more. I need more.
Oh my god. But yeah, I think, like I said, I think they are going to go back to monthly trailer again, starting in September.
Yeah.
Because I think they were just saving this big info drop for another Pokemon Presents to occur in August.
Definitely.
So who knows? Maybe they'll still start the habit of a second Pokemon Presents in early August, because that's exactly what they did last year for Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl, and Abundance Arceus.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of hope they just like don't disappear and then show more.
Yeah.
Like at least like one more time.
Yeah, because like while we did get a trailer back in June, it felt like a lot, but also didn't feel like a lot at the same time. This feels much more substantial.
I just noticed something with Clavel.
What?
He has 6 Pokeballs in his
Yeah, I mentioned yesterday, and I was
his
like,
artwork?
yeah, like if you don't think that's sketchy, I don't know.
Like, come on, this practically screams villain.
Oh, he's got 6 Premier Balls. Look at them being fancy.
He's gonna get all of them and then throw at the protagonist. Be like, oh, you're
Come
cornered.
on, that's a final boss right there.
He has like 6. He has like 6 Kirums inside.
But they also showed a lot of other Pokemon coming back for the game as well.
Oh yeah, like Go-Go,
Deerling and Sawsbuck.
Deerling and Sawsbuck.
The Slacking Rain.
Dragonite.
Yeah, it's that Radiance pose of pure tyranny. But yeah, the Sawsbuck line, the Slacking line, Go-Go.
Yep.
Dragonite, yay!
Dragonite, yeah, I'm sure you were happy about that.
I'm sure you were triggered.
I wasn't. But I was
You don't get the reference.
No.
I don't get it either.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god. Flashback to the last live episode. God damn it. But anyway. No Fennekin dancing in Primarina though. Sad.
I want other starters so bad.
Yeah. Definitely.
No, please no. That means Incineroar is coming back. No.
Yes.
No.
I love to see people suffer.
Paldean
Yes,
Fennekin.
please.
I mean, as awesome as it would be for other starters to get regional variants, I don't think that's gonna happen for Paldea.
Yeah.
How dare you say that, Kyle?
No, no, no. Stop.
Yeah,
Wow.
Paldea and Incineroar is definitely not happening.
I mean, if they remove Intimidate and make his attack less, then sure.
Okay, you guys are getting into unrealistic territory
Okay,
now.
okay, look. I'm getting
Let's bring it-
PTSD. I'm
let's-
getting PTSD right now.
let's bring it down to earth. Let's bring it back down to earth. Let's bring it back down to earth, people.
Please don't mention that name, the Z name.
Dashin?
I
Are you
bel-
fucking kidding me?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Zamazenta is fine. It's fine.
Dashin.
Zord, Shield Doggy.
AK me big guy. What?
What?
Yo?
Hey, yo.
What the heck? What the
What?
heck, Sam?
What? Because it was the Okay. So? I don't know.
Yo, you fucking kidding me?
Alright, but, anyway. Oh, Finneon and Luminion are already in the game. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. So,
No Paldean,
maybe no
Luminion.
Paldean form.
No Paldean, Luminion.
Sad times. Sad times.
Yeah, it do be sad times. Let me go back to Cerebi to see if, for returning Pokemon, where the hell is it? Luxray and the Rockruff Rhines are back as well, which
Yep, I saw that too.
I'm very happy about that.
I love both of them.
Same.
But I'm gonna try to use new Pokemon just like with every other new gen.
Yeah, same. Definitely want to use as many new Pokemon as I can.
Yep.
Because while...
Okay, Rick.
Alright, Rick. Because while I do feel like using older Pokemon does sound fun, especially for a replay, yeah, that's one less new Pokemon that you could be using on your team.
Yeah, exactly. For Sword and Shield, and even for Sun and Moon, I used all new Pokemon. Actually, for every other game, I've done that.
I don't think I started doing that until, like, Sword and Shield, I believe.
Oh, okay. I always try to do that.
Because while I technically did do that in my other level playthroughs, but like for my very first playthrough of Sun, I didn't do that. I had some older Pokemon on my team.
Okay, fair enough. No.
Yes, I saw that, Brad.
No. No.
Damn it.
Oh, don't worry, Sam.
That's okay, Sam.
Sleep is important after all.
Sleep is definitely important.
Night, Sam.
Alright, good night. Pokemon Sleep
Pokemon
what?
Sleep went. Yes. Yes, please.
Wait. Before I do that. Oh no.
Oh boy. No boonies.
Oh my god. Oh, this waiting is killing me.
Suspense. What?
I was not expecting
That? What is that?
Oh my god, Luigi.
Mama's your Mia. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Where do you get these memes?
The freaking Mario cartoons from the 80s and 90s are on a different level.
Oh my god. Wow, thanks for the information, Sam. Very insightful.
Anyway, sleepy boy is sleeping now, so good night. This was definitely fun. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
All right. Good night,
Take
Sam.
care.
And then number 3.
And then number 3. Shit! I hate all of you.
We all said it together. Nice. They all said it. Why me?
He didn't know. He wasn't in the chat yet.
Yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else about Scarlet and Violet that we want to add?
Not really. I think we covered everything.
Yeah, I believe that was everything that was there from the presentation. I'm kind of surprised they didn't reveal a special edition Switch during this presentation, though.
What?
I'm kind of surprised there hasn't been a reveal for a special edition Switch for Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, true. Probably later.
Yeah, they'll probably reveal it like next month or so.
Yeah.
There's still time, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Like I was so convinced Nintendo was going to come out with a Legends Arceus edition Switch for Legends Arceus release, but nope.
Oh man, that would have been so cool.
I mean, then again,
I wouldn't have bought it, but still.
I mean, then again, they did have the Dialga and Palkia edition Switch Lite just a few months prior, so that's probably why they didn't come out with a Legends Arceus edition Switch.
Yeah.
And I hope that if they are going to do a Scarlet and Violet edition Switch, that it's for the OLED model and not the Lite.
Most likely.
Because, like, I remember before Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl, and Legends Arceus came out, I was so convinced that Nintendo was going to do special edition Switches for Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl, and Legends Arceus. And I even said that I wanted a Dialga Power, or Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl edition Switch OLED, but nope, we got a Switch Lite instead.
Oh well.
And I hope that's the last special edition Switch Lite, because there really isn't much point in having a special edition Switch Lite with the regular Switch and the OLED model already on store shelves.
Exactly.
Plus,
I know I have no need. I know I have no need for it.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, I think with some, like, especially with new generations, Nintendo tends to come out with Pokemon Edition versions of their flagship handheld. It's like when X and Y came out, the 3DS XL got special editions instead of the original 3DS. Sun and Moon, there was the new 3DS XL with the Sokoleo Vanilla Black edition.
I remember that, yeah. I never got those.
The only exception to that rule, however, was the Zacian and Zamazenta edition Switch Lite. Yeah, Oris also got special editions as well. But that was handled a little weirdly, because while there were Oris editions of the 3DS XL, they were not as widely available as the 2DS had a little bit more attention with that, as it got transparent red and blue colors for those, even though they were not.
Oh yeah.
Even though they were
remember that.
even though they were not strictly marketed as special editions for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Right.
And of course, when Let's Go came out in 2018, there was only one model of Switch, so there wasn't anything else they could make a special edition for the new Pokemon game on Switch.
Gotcha.
And when Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out, the 2DS XL got some special editions, one being the Pikachu edition and the Pokeball edition, which I actually did a video on back when that came out.
Oh yeah. I think I remember seeing that video.
Oh my god, the quality of that video was crap.
At least it's not like my old videos.
To think that video of the 2DS XL is actually one of my most popular videos is kind of crazy.
Videos with potato qualities generally get good numbers of views.
Seriously, it feels like the...
I don't get it.
It's so weird. Like, the lower quality videos get more attention as opposed to the one with better production.
Yeah.
They have heart, they have character, they have love. I mean, yeah, true, but like those are videos that can be made in like the span of like 45 minutes.
Exactly. Those newer videos have heart too.
Yeah, even if they take a lot more time to make, but it's all worth it for better quality.
Yeah.
I mean, if Pokemon does come out with a Scarlet and Violet Edition Switch, then there's a chance I might look into getting it, but that'll all depend on what model it is and the design,
You
of
don't
course.
need it, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm most likely not going to buy it because I don't need another Switch All-One model or any other
No,
Switch,
no,
really.
you don't. You don't.
But it will still be something cool to do a video on. But,
Yeah.
well, what would I do with it? Basically nothing. It would basically be
Nothing.
it would be a waste of money for me.
Exactly. You don't need it.
I mean, as long as the design is cool, then I can appreciate that at least.
Yeah. You shouldn't buy it.
You could send it to me a very worthy cause. I mean, it would make for a pretty slick gift, though.
We accept donations. That's your birthday gift for next year.
But I imagine that we'll definitely get some new Pokemon Edition third-party controllers, though. Like when Sword and Shield were coming up, for example, Power Ray had some Pokemon controllers to go on with Sword and Shield. So
Yep.
And with Legends Arceus, the Hori Split Pet Pro got a Legends Arceus design. But
yeah, never got
what'd you say?
that.
Yeah, that I feel like I can justify picking that up as opposed to like a whole new Switch, because that's a better controller for your system than you could be using.
Yeah.
Plus, the Split Pet Pro is actually great, so I could definitely vouch for it. Although the design looks a little tacky though, because it just has Arceus official artwork behind the buttons and right stick, which feels a little off to me. I get that's a much an Arceus design, but you don't need Arceus specifically on that thing.
No, you don't.
Like, you can strictly tell that it is for Pokemon Legends Arceus, but even without Arceus, like, I don't know. I'm just going on a big tangent. It sounded like a broken record.
Yeah.
But, with that being said, is there anything else that you guys want to add before we close today? Oh, do you guys have any self-imposed rules for how you play Pokemon games? I mean, that's really only for when I do challenge runs, but for casual playthroughs, I don't do any self-imposed rules.
I'm a casual player, so I don't have any rules.
I mean, like I said, I only do apply some rules if I'm specifically doing a challenge run. I don't like queuing in battles and have the set setting. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, it feels cheaty. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's also what makes Pokemon so flexible as a series, though. Like,
And you can play however you want.
I always get mad when the champion heals. I mean, I always get annoyed when any NPC heals during battle. It would be very hypocritical of me.
That reminds me of a post where it was like the player heals so many times during the champion battle, and then when the player sees the champion heals, they're like, "How dare you!"
That's so true. Who's complaining now? We feel what they feel.
Exactly.
And you know what? It's effective. But like I said, that's also what makes Pokemon such a flexible RPG. You can basically customize it to your experience.
Yep, basically.
Like, if you want to play on set and not heal in battle, you can very easily do that. But if you don't want to impose any additional rules, then you can do that too.
Yeah, I'm more of a no rules kind of person.
Yeah, same. Like, you can still find a pretty challenging experience even without any self-imposed rules.
I'm gonna bet that XP share is gonna be on. I've been doing it since Sword and Shield.
I think it is already confirmed, actually.
It is?
Yeah, I think I remember seeing some footage, and it looks like it is going to be baked in and always on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're just getting used to it by now.
Yeah, it's really not a big deal in my opinion.
Yeah, especially since like literally every other RPG has this kind of feature already.
It would be nice to have the option to turn it off, because I get why people wouldn't want to have it on all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
But still.
I mean, I guess, you could always, like, I mean, granted, they make it much easier to access our boxes from anywhere, so that's kind of a trade-off. Like,
yeah.
But it is a bit slower than just hitting the toggle to turn it on and off. So I get the reasoning why people prefer to have the option to turn it on and off. But me personally, even if I had the option, I probably still would have kept it on.
Yeah, I would have liked the option for it, but like I said, I don't mind it being on.
Because, like, with the part of my experience share, Pokemon has really improved when it comes to level curve and grinding and whatnot.
The thing is, some people feel it makes the Pokemon games, a bit easier. But it all depends on how it's balanced.
Yeah, I mean, then again, Pokemon games have always been easy, so this is not a new problem.
Yeah.
But that's kind of one of the downsides to it being so flexible. You know, you can't really... it's very much more difficult to have a proper difficulty curve and whatnot. Especially like in some of the older games where the level curve was pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
But, like, newer games have really improved that since then. But that's really all I gotta say about it.
Yeah, same here.
There's no more thoughts from me either. Alright, is there any last minute things you guys want to quickly talk about before we actually do close?
I forgot there was an episode today for Journeys.
I mean, I knew about it too, but I could care less about Jan at the moment. Like, I've ranted about that on Discord for very different reasons, but I'm not gonna rant about that today.
Nah, I mean, like
we had such a killer week with the Pokemon Presents. I don't want this episode to end on a sad note. But is there anything that you want to add, Brad, before we end the episode? Sprigatito Supremacy. Based. You're so based. Alright, but I think that is going to wrap things up for this week then. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and until next time, through it all, we're still a family. One shitty family.